brothers and sisters, I just want to come to you and then I want to say a word, and the word is stop looking for the Heavenly Father. He is already here spiritually. So, there is a third testament to the Bible, and in that third testament, he tells us in the first chapter that he has already been here. He has came back spiritually since 1866. And I will advise anybody to read that if they want to know what's going on today. Um, and there will be a link that I will have in the description box. And it's a guy named Coach in the Fight. And he has a great channel. I would advise anybody to go listen to him. And you can get the third testament off of there as well. He tells us all throughout the Bible that he will come back in the spirit. So people have been looking for Yahshua physically, but the Heavenly Father was coming back spiritually. It was not physically. So I'm going to read John 14:15 through 18. And he's telling you this, that he was going to come back in the spirit, not physically. So it says, if you love me, keep my commands, and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to help you and be with you forever, the Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept him because it neither sees him nor knows him, but you know him, for he lives with you and will be in you. I will not leave you as orphans. I will come to you. So as you can see, that is telling us that he was coming back, and it was gonna be a spiritual thing. Um, we have been told in religion that they never told us if it was spiritually, but we automatically thought it was physical. And that is not how the Heavenly Father operates. He tells you throughout the Bible to walk with him in the spirit. And he tells you to overcome your flesh. So if he's saying that, then that will mean it's spiritual with him. Um, like the saying he has given me, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. You are spiritual, the most high spiritual. You don't see him, but you can feel him in your spirit. So we have to stop looking for him in the physical and know that he's back in the spiritual. When you pray and you say a silent prayer, because you're not supposed to be praying out loud, you're supposed to be saying it spiritually, and that is quietly. You are in the spirit and he hears you. That is the spiritual thing. He's going to be coming back and awakening your spirit. You're going to have his laws, like he says in Jeremiah 31:31, that I'm going to write my laws upon your hearts. And that's what he meant. It was going to be a spiritual thing. So we need to stop looking for him to come when he's been here. He's been awakening us. This has been happening. He's been here in the spirit. He has his 144 sealed spiritually. That's why nobody knew when he was going to be here. Everybody was looking for him physically. And this lets you know if people were pushing for him to come back in the physical, or people were pushing for him to come back and not pushing the spirit when he has this in the Bible, they have not read their Bible. They do not know who he truly is, because he was going to awaken you spiritually, because he's a spirit. And we had to look at it like that. That's why he always pushed you to follow him in the spirit and not with fleshly things. So that's why it's important to read for yourself and don't take another person's word for it. Because if you do, this is where you're going to be deceived. And yes, he will awaken your spirit because he's in you spiritually. So I had to say that. And like, Yahshua said, he will awake. You have another advocate, and that's the spirit. That's what he was meaning, not physically. So you have to have a personal, that's why we say have a personal relationship with him, because by reading the Bible and sitting with him and praying to him and talking to him, you're having a personal relationship with him. He's able to awaken your spirit and cleanse your spirit. And then you start walking with him and cleaning sin and all that worldly things that tainted you in the spirit, he cleans it off. Because when you sin, you are just filthing your spirit. You are a spiritual being having a human spirit. Your spirit first. When your body dies off, your spirit lives on. Your soul lives on. And he just put you in another body. So once you understand this, you understand who the Most High is and how it happens and how people are awakening to his word and awakening to who he is, because he's already here and he's within all of us. We just have to awaken it to his truth, like he said. So I just needed to say that. Much love and all praises to the Most High.